All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Trap King, and tonight we have it's going to be a very short one, and we have a very special announcement to make to everybody tonight. All right, we have a very special announcement to make to everybody tonight. All right, first things first. As soon as this Zoom is over, I'm going to share my screen just a second. Yep. There you go. That's my screen. All right. So as soon as the Zoom is over, we have something here for everybody, for the whole squad. As soon as the Zoom is over, all right, between when the Zoom is over and midnight Eastern Standard Time, all right, it is very important I let you guys know that prices will be slashed. Prices will be slashed for every subscription, right? And this is going to run from 29th of November is tomorrow, which is Monday, but we're going to open it up quite early. That's why we could open it up as soon as this call is over, but that's what I'm saying, from when the Zoom is over up until midnight Eastern Standard Time, right? That is the beginning of November 29th. Okay, what's going to happen is we are going to slash prices, and it's going to be open from November 29th to December 5th. So, November 29th to December 5th. So, it is advisable that if anybody, you just take advantage of this slashing price. The prices are going to be slashed up until right now. The prices are $125 per month, but the prices are going to be slashed down to $79.99. That's a beautiful deal, in my opinion. A very beautiful deal. We're trying to do something for the people. The year is coming to an end, so let's just say Christmas came early. And what happens is,
make chocolate chip cookies and put a glass.
Would it be okay? If that's what you got,
can do that. Christmas Eve.
So how you do it is you just go and then you come to www.noriskofficial.com, right? noriskofficial.com. Now, when you go to noriskofficial.com, it takes you to this page.
I don't know.
And then you come all the way down here.
I've never seen them.
Down here. And as you can see, click here for special offer. And what's there is written. The button is not active until Sunday, November 29th, 12 midnight. That's Eastern Standard Time, right? Eastern Standard Time. That's what is written there. So, excuse me. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna mute a few people out. All right, so Eastern Standard Time. So that's midnight. All right, so you come here, you click this for a special offer. As I can click it, nothing is happening, but that's when it's going to be activated. So when you click it, you can get the best deal to subscribe to the platform at just $79.99 as against $125. All right. So having said that, let's quickly go into the charts and see if there's anything looking at us. Let's quickly go into the chart and see if there's anything looking at us. One second. Let's go into the chart and see if there's anything looking at us. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna share my screen right now. All right, I'm gonna share my screen right now. So, all right, perfect. So, where do we stand? New trading week. New trading week. There you go. Now, one of the things I'm not going to do is I'm not going to jump into the market and pick any position when the market just opened. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for the market to settle before I do anything of such. I'm going to wait for the market to settle before I do anything of such. All right. Very, very important. I'm going to wait for the market to settle before I do anything. So, where are we? All right, good. So let's go to UCAD. Let's go to UCAD. Quite simple. This is UCAD. And now one of the things you're going to gain access to is you're going to gain access to our indicator. That's what you gain access to, our indicator. This is what the indicator looks like, right? What the indicator does for you is the indicator identifies traps, right? The indicator identifies traps for you, all right? And then when it identifies those traps for you, it identifies it like this. So you can actually edit and work on colors, all right? Because I like to play with colors. So you can come here and settings, and when you come to settings, you can start playing with the colors however you want to play with those colors, okay? So you can play with those colors. But right now, where you see this circle here, this dot all the way up here, it tells you that this is the valid trap here that we're looking at, right? And then when this breakout happens, okay, you can see down here, there's an arrow pointing to the upside, telling you that the market has broken up to the upside. Now, you don't even need to pull out your favor or do anything. Okay, the indicator does everything for you. And the moment this happens and this is activated, all these lines come into play, right? Now, everybody knows, all of you know where I want to enter the trade at. You know I want to enter the trade here. Everybody knows. The whole world knows. All right? Everybody knows how to enter the trade here. So the market comes back here and picks us up. And then guess what? You already know the drill. The market comes, picks you up from here, goes all the way to your first target at 29 pips. The moment that happens, you know what to do. You move your stops to break even, secure partials, and hope for the market to move all the way to your final target. Very, very important. That's what the indicator does for you. And as you can see, because this circle here, you can see the circle here, it tells you that this is the, what's it called? This is the trap that you want to be trading with. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been trading with me, does this meet the criteria for a trap? Somebody talk to me. Does this meet the criteria for a trap? Somebody talk to me. Does this meet the criteria for a trap? Does this meet the criteria for a trap? All right, I want to believe this does. I want to believe this does meet the criteria for a trap. Okay, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Steven says no. All right, now, Steven, I'm going to tell you, I understand where you're coming from, but what I'm trying to shoot here is one of the criteria for a trap is it must be a minimum of 18 pips and it must engulf a minimum of 2 candlesticks left. That's what I meant. Okay. But now, because we have this trap here and this market broke to this upside, now this one, even though it meets the criteria for a trap, it is not valid as per the rules. Okay. The one that is valid is still this very one here. That is why this indicator put this circle just on this one here and did not put it here. And did not even put it here. But guess what? All these candles have this color. What does that mean? It means that all of them meet the criteria for a trap. But the valid one happens to be this one here, that you have this circle here. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. That should make sense. That should make sense. All right, that should make sense. So let me go back to GBP USD. Let's look at it again. Again, GBP USD. No, should I use GU? Let's use GJ, sorry. Let's use GJ. Okay, let's use GJ. Let's use GJ. Now, because you're doing this does not mean that you will not pay attention to the rules. Okay? You need to also know the rules, not because, oh, there's an indicator and then you just, oh, it's an indicator, it makes it easy, let me just trade. The indicator says the trap. No, it doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. All right? It's very important that everybody understands those rules. And when you want to apply those rules, you need to understand certain things. Okay? That the indicator calls this as a trap does not mean it's the valid one. Okay? The indicator is, there are some parameters that have been set, but because the market dynamics will change from time to time, because of your trading, these are things that you will see. Okay, these are things that you will see. So, okay, good. Let me use this one. It's a lot easier. Because of your trading, these are things that you will see. Okay, as you can see. Typical example. This is a valid trap here. Look at the circle above. The market broke to the upside here. That's why this arrow is here. The market came down to the entry we like. As you can see, the rest was history. Now, guess what? If you look down here, see this line here? This line happens to be where your stop loss should be. But because everybody knows your stop loss has to be slightly beneath this. Why? Because you want to account for spread. Okay? As you can see, the market went all the way, hit your target in this one candle here. And guess what? It gave us another trap here. This is put here. Okay? Now, this arrow tells me that the market broke to the downside here. And then look at this, the rest. Okay, it didn't retest. So, I mean, I could still be waiting for it, but I'm not setting any pending order. I just want to see what happens when the market gets there. Okay, and if you see all the way up here, you have two lines here. Now, one of these lines signify the high, as in one of those lines that signify the high of the trap. That happens to be this. Okay, while this other line signifies the highest point of, because I said it must engulf a minimum of 2 candles. So it's going to be the highest point within those 3 candle space. By those 3 candle space, I mean the engulfing candle and then the 2 candles it engulfed. So this other line here tells you that it signifies the highest point. So if it's on this engulfing candle, okay, if that line was here, excuse me, let's say that line was this or something like this. Let's say that was the line there. Okay, let's say that was the, what's it called, the highest point here. Okay, this line will be up here. Okay, and if the highest point happened to be on this, what's it called, on this candle here, if it happened to be something like this, all right, if it happened to be something like this, it means that this other line will be up here. That's what it means. Okay, so these are the things you want to take advantage of. All right, I don't know if that makes sense. What I have done tonight, does it make sense? Indicator, does it make sense? I want to believe it makes sense. Does it make sense? All right, perfect. So this is what's it called? This is the, look at it here. It's a trap. Even without putting on indicator, I saw it. Look at it there, right there. Okay, so check this out. It's just 21 pips. I'm not even going to look at this. I'm going to go to bed, and then the moment I get up from bed, I will look at it and see what the market presents. Okay, so this is it. I don't have any trade on my. I don't have any trade active. I don't have any trade open. I don't have any pending order set. Nothing. I'm absolutely blank. There's nothing on my plate right now. Okay, so the moment the breakout happens, then that indicator will put up all the lines you need. Okay, without you having to even pull out your fibs. Okay, so it's very important. So I needed to share that with everybody because those are the things you're going to be taking advantage of. All right, and for those people that joined late, For those of you that came to the Zoom late, that didn't come on time, all right, I'm going to put it out again. I'm going to say it again. If you came late to Zoom, all right, we are giving a special deal, Cyber Monday deal, a special one, which is going to see the prices of our subscriptions slashed. Currently,
hey,
it's at
TK, can you hear me?
$125 per month, but it is going to be slashed to $79.99.
Hey, TK,
from
can you hear me?
November
Can you hear me?
29th up until December 5th. In other words, what that simply means is if you gain access to this particular deal, right, and you are having to, what's it called? It's like auto renew. When I say auto renew, like what I call it auto renew, or having to subscribe, as in once it expires, you subscribe again. That deal.
TK, can you hear me? It's Angel. Can you hear me? TK can probably not hear me. Can everybody else hear me? Can anybody else hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear. It's just that I blocked everything out because I didn't want to hear anybody. But I can hear
not
you
a
loud
problem.
and clear.
Not a problem. Well, thank you, man. I'm sorry to interrupt, but hey, I got even a better special announcement for everybody right now. In fact, I'm actually really excited that we have the people that are on here right now. If you go ahead and refresh your screen right now, TK, I have something again much more exciting for everybody that's here right now. In fact, as soon as TK refreshes his screen, you're going to be able to see that that button will become active right now for y'all. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And scroll on down for me there. And that button is now active for you guys. In fact, everybody that's on here today and right now is going to be able to get a whole 24-hour jump ahead of people getting into the program for the price that we're putting it at, the $79.99 from now until December 5th. So I'm excited to let everybody know that that button right now is active for any new members that are trying to come on, have been interested in coming on. It'll take you right to the payment page and you can do everything that you need to do right there. So you can get access to the back office and start getting your training and start watching all the videos so that the new week as it's starting, you can get ahead of the curve and get access to the indicator as well. You just send out an email when you get logged in. It'll shoot it over to myself or to support, and then we'll go ahead and activate your guys' access to the indicator. So again, everybody, we appreciate you guys showing up on this call today because that puts you just that much ahead of the other people that are going to see this recording on YouTube or our other channels throughout the day and the week to come. So thanks again. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give it back to you, TK. Thank you for letting me interrupt again. And it's back in your hands. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you. So guys, so that's it there. So just do what you got to do, gain proper access. But I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? For those people that are on no risk FX, okay? I do a lot of updates there in terms of, yo guys, check this pair out. This pair is trying to give us something, and then people mark it up. They mark it up. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I'm looking at. And then we trade it together. But now I can't just do that to the public because the public don't even have the access to all this information, all these trainings that we give out. So even if I say, tell the public, ladies and gentlemen, look at gold, something is on gold. They can't even really know because you're not in the trainings. They don't even know what's happening. All right, so it's quite difficult for me to do that. So try as much as possible to take advantage of this. And let's do this together. Like I said, Christmas came early. Let's do this together, and that's that. So if you have any questions, still shoot me a message. I will still be out there free for you to reach out to ask questions. I have people send me messages. Yo, TK, what trades are you looking at? Yo, TK, what do you have on your plate? Yo, TK, is this trade very much valid? I have people still reaching out to me with those questions. And trust me, I respond to all of them, and you guys can attest to that. All right, so guys, I hope to see you guys on the other side. Jump on, let's have some fun. Let's do this together. It's Christmas. There's a lot of money still to be made before the year runs out. Let's finish the year strong. And let's finish the year strong and let's have some fun. Okay, good. Somebody's asking, the captain is asking, you were talking about the auto renewal. Okay, yes, I said something about the auto renewal. Now, what I was trying to say was, if your renewal, okay, you subscribe for the $79.99, okay, and you have to renew automatically at every time, okay, that same price applies to you. The price does not change for you. But if for whatever reason you don't take advantage of this and then you jump out, as you subscribe for some $9.99, and then for whatever reason you left and came back up, you left for like 3 weeks, 1 month, and something like that, and then you returned. Okay, what happens is you don't get access to this price anymore. You get access to the price that would be available on the website. So it's very, very important I put this out there. Okay, I put this out there so that everybody can get it. And one more thing. Okay. Now, what I want to say. One more thing. The beauty, okay? The beauty about this stuff here, okay, is that it applies to everybody, including the people that are already subscribed on No Risk. Now, if you're already subscribed on No Risk FX, you're already part of our students, okay? There's no need to panic, okay? Because some of you, maybe your subscription expires, doesn't fall within this time frame, within this period. Maybe your subscription expires or it expires on like the 6th, the 7th of December. No worries, we got you covered also, okay? So please, let's keep it at that. Okay, I hope we're good, everybody. I hope we're good. Monday. I'm going to try I'm not going to do any Zoom on Monday. I'm just going to sit down and watch what the market unfolds. Okay. But one of the things I will most likely do is if a setup appears, I will share. I will share to everybody. And then let's see if we can have a good time. All right. So, guys, let's keep it at that. I'll talk to you guys in the group. Let's have a good night. And peace. Also, sorry, before you go, the recording is going to be out on all. We're going to share the recording everywhere, YouTube and all our Telegram group, so that you can watch them again, okay? So let's keep it at that. Have a good night. See you on the other side. Peace.